What is going on YouTube? I'm here with another knife that I'm going to review, and this is the Glimpse from the Todd Begg Steelcraft series. Such a beautiful knife. And I just want to say before we get started that if you want to see weekly knife content from me, go ahead and give me a subscribe. It takes like 2 seconds to just hit that subscribe button and it really helps me out. But yeah, anyway, let's just get right into it. And yes, you can see that it's got some pretty heavy wear on it. I did get this used. I got it in a trade. I traded an AKC Evo Extreme OTF knife and some other knife for it. You can get these new for about $400, but they are extremely hard to find unless, well, they're extremely hard to find new. You can get them on eBay, but yeah, this is probably the most expensive knife that I own at the moment. And just everything about this knife just is quality. The design is definitely unique, I can say that. I'm a huge fan of the appearance. I like the uniqueness. It's got like a sci-fi feel to it. It's got like an interesting blade shape, and yeah, the handle is titanium with the compressed carbon fiber inlays. Super smooth. Get the Torx head hardware. Yeah, and the Steelcraft series knives are made by Riat, which are made in China. They make a lot of really good high quality blades. The clip is an interesting design. It has this little polished ball on the end. It works pretty good. Just goes in and out of your pocket fairly easily. Personally, I would prefer if it was just like straight, but I guess it makes sense considering it just is parallel to the angle of the handle. So yeah, usually not a fan of pocket clips with a ball. They usually don't work that well. Like Tucson knives, for instance, they have a lot of their Mazwan Mokhtar design knives has a ball on the end of it, and it's super stiff and it doesn't work very well, but this one does work pretty well. It seems to have more flex in the clip itself. The steel is S35VN, which we will get more into in a bit. Like I said, the scale is titanium with the carbon fiber inserts. Has a steel back spacer, but yes, as you can see, some extreme wear there. Extreme wear on the lock bar. The blade shape is a spear point or drop point blade. Super cool design. With this like crowning false edge on the back. And I'm guessing these holes are why the blade is called the Glimpse. You can glimpse through the holes. I don't know. That's just my guess, honestly, but pretty interesting. I guess this is like called a blood groove. The grind is a hollow grind. Comes from the factory with a hollow grind. The action is probably the most premium flipper action that I have, and compared to any other knife I own, it is quite amazing. The flipper tab doesn't have any jimping, but it's aggressive enough where it doesn't need the jimping. It's nice and smooth, but it sounds so good. It's so easy to flip open. Even with the thumb flip, it's pretty easy. The blade is on ball bearings. I'm not sure if they're ceramic or steel ball bearings. The ergonomic factor is exceptional, as to be expected from such a high caliber knife. Got this nice finger choil for precise cutting. Just the overall blade shape is designed for a lot of different uses. Like you can use it for self-defense, obviously, and a lot of just different utility EDC tasks. It is a frame lock. The lock bar is that doesn't have a specific cutout for the lock bar, but it is extremely accessible and like the easiest lock bar to compress that I've ever felt on any knife, hands down. Like, it's just so easy. It's just like, I could probably do this 1,000 times and not get a blister or pain in my thumb, which is saying something. So super fidget friendly in that factor. The overall blade length is 3.75 inches. The overall length is 9 inches. The handle length is 5 inches. And the weight is 5.46 ounces. So yeah, back to the blade still. Blade is S35VN. One of my favorite steels, and for good reason. Created in 2009, has a finer grain structure than S30V, and S30V is known to be also a really good steel. It was designed to hold, S35VN was designed to hold an edge really well, and for durability, and to be pretty much chip resistant and wear resistant. So it's super tough and is fairly easy to sharpen with easy machinability. And for those reasons, it's pretty attractable. It's pretty attractive to knife makers. Though it can be a bit of a challenge to sharpen it, but if you have something like the Precision Adjust and know how to use it effectively, it should not be a problem. And if you like zero tolerance knives, or if you like carbon fiber, or if you like S35VN, then I highly recommend the ZTO 770, which I have a full review on this, which I will put the link in the description, so feel free to check that out. This is one of my favorite EDC knives. It is on bronze bearings, and it is an assisted flipping action. Super snappy, similar design to this. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. Peace.